Hello everybody and welcome back to the And More Bus Videos YouTube channel. I'm And More Bus Videos, otherwise known as And More Central, depending on what day of the week and what video you're watching. And welcome to NTE, New Territories East. It has been a while since I've driven this map and driven quite a lot of the maps that I had on here from the Hong Kong days. I'll still keep quite a lot of them. I mean, New Territories East was actually a more recent release. We're going to ignore the person that just... or the people that are speed walking across there, will ignore that. But New Territories East was quite a recent release. It was initially released as quite a small map, expanded upon, renamed, and it's quite big now with quite a lot of services. The services themselves though aren't the longest in the world, so we're not talking Hong Kong West Kowloon where you're driving for about an hour. These routes are more your 15-20 minutes kind of shuttle routes on a small little area. But they're still pretty cool. They'll still have that same vibe with quite busy passenger loadings and stuff like that. But there is obviously a little bit of a difference based on the route length. It's still a good excuse to have a little drive of these routes. Most of these I haven't actually driven. I believe I drove the odd one and then just for some bizarre reason ended up stopping driving the Hong Kong stuff for a bit. I think I just got more into the UK mods a little bit more. So it's going to be quite nice. Hopefully, return to this map, I'll drive a few more of the routes I didn't get a chance to drive last time. The last Hong Kong video was very, very popular. Drove on 271 West map. That was a very, very popular video with the Dennis Start. So I thought we would have a little drive of this lovely vehicle, the Scania K310 triaxle double-decker. It's a bus that I was after for a fair bit. I was lucky enough to get hold of the vehicle. Unfortunately, it's one of these that I don't believe is released anymore. Things have changed since I got hold of most of these buses. But it is a lovely motor to drive. Lovely, lovely Scania. It's been a while since I've driven it. So I thought I would choose this bus for our little drive. In this video is going to be Route 289K. There we go, that is the Scania all set up. Oh, don't do that. No, don't want to do that. We're not going to any of them. Shh. Where are we going? Oh no, we are going to Henfei. Yes, it is. Oh no, it isn't because none of them are Henfei. This terminal. I used to know as well, what bugs me more is I used to know exactly how to function these and get these to work. I used to know it all, many yonks ago. I mean, in fairness, it is 10 past, so we will just set off. If the announcements work, they work. If not, it's not the end of the world. Now let's watch my tail swing. And a nice little extra thing that I wasn't quite expecting. The blinds have worked. I was not expecting that. Have we got anyone? Where are all the people going? Let's just move it up a couple of minutes because I do actually want to take people. Where have they all gone? We'll change our departure from here slightly to the past working, I think. There we go. And we'll get a few more people. It was just, we don't want to drive the run empty, especially with us having a working blind and everything. So there we go. So change the working slightly, so we're doing the 1430 instead of the 1410. But this way we actually carry people.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Boah, das ist geil. Kühlschrank.
Tag.
Tag.
I always love that one where it's like a really, really cold voice and it just goes,
Man sich
Tag.
tot drin.
But no, I'm quite happy the destinations work, because it has been a while. I just couldn't remember what worked with what, because I know quite a lot of them, the blinds don't work, but I do think, I'm sure I drove a video with this Scania on this map, and the blinds work, so I'm quite happy that I've chosen the correct bus, as this particular vehicle is quite a pain to actually get the blinds working on sometimes, so it does make a change. There we go, let's see if we actually know where we're going.
Boah, was ist das denn jetzt hier?
This appears to be the only way out, so we'll go up here. Yes, it is. That's just a loop, so we'll go straight up. So I've never driven on this map. I've never been here before. So I'm hoping that there are some directional signs coming up, because otherwise this is going to be a very, very interesting run.
Dieser Fahrstil ist nichts für meine alten Beine.
I also did forget how nice this bus is to drive. Such a smooth motor. Really, really is a lovely, lovely bus. And we're in the totally wrong lane. Really. Oh, we're going onto a dual carriageway. I wasn't quite expecting that. So the journey time on this is advertised as just over 15 minutes, so we'll obviously see if that is the case. Some of these Hong Kong maps, you get too much time, like the one that we were driving previously, and then I've also had others where you do have to actually drive very, very fast. As some of the drivers do in Hong Kong, you have to drive very, very fast to actually keep up with the schedules. So we'll see how this one is. We'll probably find out by the next bus stop. Oh, that's an interesting POV. I'll get some screenshots because I will forget otherwise. Although I do want some screenshots with those skyscrapers in that we're currently driving past. So we'll see how possible that is. I do remember it being a little bit faster, although if I'm honest, I don't think I've ever driven it on a dual carriageway route before, so possibly the first time I've done that. I just thought it would have a little bit more power in it, but presumably it's limited for the safety of passengers. So I believe this is titled as K280/K310. So it's one or the other. I know that there's a couple of different specific models. I haven't really noticed much difference with them. This way. I haven't noticed much difference with them themselves, but well, I don't really mind. I mean, it's probably subtle stuff that I just haven't noticed. I do also love the board down there for additional departure, so that means potentially in the future we can do a duplicate run with this. Is anybody actually wanting to get off? Because yes, there is. Lovely. They've just missed their bus stop, so let's just. Oh yeah, you got to put the handbrake on for this one. There we go, let them off. Oh. There we go. Oh, so for some reason the front doors have to be open for the rear ones to shut. That's a bit strange. Oh, that's a POV zoom. Oh, you see, the thing is I didn't hear the bell as such, unless I just entirely missed it. And I was looking on my dash or something, and obviously nothing came up. So I think the rule of thumb is, I mean, now there's definitely people going off, I can hear them. But the rule of thumb, I think, is to just stop just in case. And we are apparently 6 minutes early. Oops. So yes, it's one of these that I possibly shouldn't have driven as fast as I did. Ah. I do also love the edited bus stops that all of K&B on the top of them. I do think that's really cool. I do need to as well in a video very soon drive a New World First bus decker that I possibly will do for the next video, as obviously their franchise is now ending. I'm going to fast forward the time a little bit. I don't think there'll be anybody waiting, but he just stood at the doors like that. Okay. Oh, they worked this time. Oh, the indicators are totally non-aligned. It's like the MAN NL262, the bus I haven't driven in ages. Absolutely love driving that. The only issue with that is when you harshly brake, the actual physical lights for the indicators, as you can see there, they totally like move entirely from where they should be. So by the time I finish driving it, the brake lights are miles off the actual where it should be on the bus. Still coming up that we're early as well. I've moved the time right forward. Still coming up as early. Yeah, at least the front lights are still aligned. That's good. Good job, I was checking my mirror and I knew that he was gonna do that.
Können Sie nicht vorsichtiger fahren?
And instead of screaming at me with his vehicle, when the lock goes off, it's just kind of just says, yep, you can go, instead of screaming, like when you take the handbrake off a street light or a street deck before the doors are fully shut. Or you try and take it off and then shut the doors. I wonder though, can we, if I open them, does it isolate me? Yes, it does. Yes, it does isolate. Glad it has that tech on it. Otherwise I'd just drive around accidentally with the middle doors open all the time. I'm still really impressed that the blinds have worked with this. It just really looks the part. I mean, even for screenshots and things like that, it just looks proper. It really does. It's like, I mean, it's all good and dandy driving buses around with not working blinds and stuff like that. But when the combination works, as you can see, it makes such a difference. I mean, if you watch... Oh, they've all stopped. If you watch, like, the previous video, for example, it was lovely driving the dart around and it was something different. But without a destination blinding, it just felt like it were missing something. These are just going straight through reds of those two. I've sort of been like, I've given up. Given up with traffic lights. Yep, I'm with it under the bridge. That's always good. It's actually quite a nice route, is this? Actually, really is a nice route. I mean, it's short, but we've had the varied scenery. I mean, the bridge, the artwork inside the bridge is pretty cool. I mean, we've got the variation of sort of countryside-ish roads to this urban dynamic to the dual carriageways. It's been pretty cool. This is what I love about driving these different maps, is even if you can't directly travel to the places in real life, by sort of driving around on something like this that's been modelled by people who live there, or a fictitious map that's been inspired by locations that people live in, you just get a sense of that kind of place. You get a sense of what the place is like, you get a sense of the culture, and you get a sense of just how it all functions, that I just think is really cool. I mean, I say this loads about OMSI, but the idea that someone in Hong Kong makes a Hong Kong map and we can drive round in the same way that they would on their same random route, that if OMSI didn't exist, we'd never know about that route, we'd never probably pay any attention. And then you can sort of drive around like Dunleconis, a very random village in the middle of nowhere made famous by OMSI. And it's like, it's so cool to see different people's perspectives in the hobby, but see different people's perspectives of their own local buses, their own local network, and seeing how their own local cities and towns and villages work. That is I think, sort of undercredited sometimes in OMSI. That's why I just absolutely love driving these different maps. Also, I do like it when traffic lights turn to green, but I can't have everything. Is there actually anyone that's on green right now? Because I'm not convinced that there is. I'm just gonna go through these because I'm conscious all of these vehicles are stuck. There's no green man on any of the things and everybody's on red.
Halt jetzt hier an, mir wird kotzübel. Das ist ja widerlich. Mann, wo haben Sie denn Ihren Führer? Yeah, this bus doesn't do reverse. Okay, just let people off here, then there's nothing else I can do. If I can get off here, I just wanted to try and pull it into the bay a little bit better. But no, we'll let the people off here. And there we go. So yes, that was a lovely drive on New Territories East, Route 289K. I do hope you're enjoying the little look that we're having at the moment at these Hong Kong maps. I'm hoping to film, I'll probably do something straight after this as well, where I'll drive another one of the routes on this map. And I'm hoping to just have a little bit more variety in what I'm driving for the short term. I mean, we've got quite a lot of nice new UK releases coming up and things. But in the meantime, it's just quite nice to just have a drive of a few little random bits and bobs like this. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. Do send me in your vehicle map route suggestions as per usual. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have done, do be sure to click that like button so that more people can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you haven't already, do be sure to subscribe to the And More Bus Videos YouTube channel for more content like this from the simulation section, as well as an archive of over 5,000 backseated engine-focused public transport videos from the UK and beyond. With buses, trams, trains and more, there's something on there for everyone, so do go and check out those archives with an additional 21 videos posted up each week as well, alongside your simulation section. Once again though, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one I make. Goodbye for now. Bye!